welcome to body weight strength. So the class today, you don't need anything but yourself and a mat for a little bit cushion, okay? Just go over some of the guidelines using your body, the best of your ability. Your squat, make sure you sit back, knees behind your toes, keep your toes and heels down. Inhale as you come down, exhale as you come up. Lunge position in a split. If you have long legs, you may have to step back a little bit more. Bend both knee, back knee is under your hip, front knee is over the front ankle. And come up and squeeze, okay? So I'm gonna turn so you can see me to the front. On the split stance, make sure you have space between the leg. If it's too narrow, you're gonna feel a little bit wobbly. So about hip wise is fine. Bend both knee and push up, okay? And push-ups, hands positioned to the front, just right at the side of your chest. Elbows 45, no more than 60, but try not to turn your hand. Hand still to the front, 45 degree, 45, and try not to do this, okay? Hands positioned to the front, and you're good. All right, let's go ahead and warm up. Open up those arms, side to side, tap. There you go. Nice and easy. Doing great here. Big circles with the arms if you can. March in place. So each exercise today, it's about 12-15 reps in some of them. I'm going to have you do more of an interval, 30 to 45 seconds. Reverse the arms. Remember, it doesn't have to be big circles. Little one's fine. We're going to get that blood circulated to those arms, legs, loosen up those joints. All right, side to side, skaters here. Just taking it up just a little bit more. Good. Keep going. Up about 30 more seconds. All right, we're gonna work standing up and moving down to the ground. And we're gonna repeat that one more time. Doing great here. Jumping jacks here. You can modify to tapping out, side to side. And release. Here's your first exercise, squat. Hip wide apart on your feet, sit back, look forward, lift your chest, come up, abductor lift, squeeze, repeat, squat, lift, lift. Try not to lean when you lift, squeeze, squeeze, hitting that very small muscle of your glute, strengthening your hip, along with your glute, your quads, and your hamstring. Awesome work here. Keep going. From a side view, sit back, lift, lift. Can you give me one more? Sit back, come up, lift, and lift, release. All right, moving on, lunges. All right, front stance. You're gonna step forward, step back, lift the arms. Other side, forward, step back, lift the arm. I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me. Lift. Lift. You wanna lift the arm. Focus on using that frontal delt. Try not to swing. I know it feels really light because you're just lifting your arms. Take your time. Make sure both knees 90 if you can. Keep your toes and knees forward. Awesome work here. Last time. And release. Nice work. All right. I'm going to start center. I'm going to step out, squat, come up, reverse fly to the other side. Step out, squat, step in, reverse fly. So on the reverse fly, I want you to open it up like a big set of wings, elbow slightly bent, and I want you to squeeze your shoulder blade. Relax your shoulder. Go. Squat, open up, squeeze. Other side, squat, open up, squeeze. You got this. Try not to bounce. Control when you step out. Sit back, come up, squeeze. Awesome. Keep this going. Squeeze. Squeeze. Remember on the stepping out, you don't want it too wide, right? Just a little bit wider than hip wide. Keep your knees, toes to the front. Make sure your knees does not cave in. And release. Woo. More warm. Loosen up. All right, here we go. Three-way lunges. Forward, side, and back. Do your best. Right leg, forward. Side, sit back, rear. Take your time. Forward, side, back, forward, side, and back. Awesome work. Follow the same guideline. Try not to go too fast. Forward lunge, keep the knees over the ankle. It's okay for it to pass the ankle, but not past your toes. Looking good. And shake it out. You ready for the other side? Left leg, forward, center, side, center, rear. Repeat. Forward, side, back. See how I'm keeping my right leg, right? Stable, and it stays where it is. It's not moving at all. Take your time. Nice work. Tap in the center if you need to. And release. Woo! You feeling in those legs? I am. Great work, guys. All right, moving on. Side view. Hinge forward from the hip. Abs tight. Spine is neutral. Arms in front of you. You're going to pull it in, squeeze your lats and the other arm, and you're going to punch it out using your bicep and shoulder. You ready? Go. Nice and control. On those punch, try not lock the elbow. Lengthen the arm. You got it. Use your muscle. Pull, squeeze, punch. Remember, try not to bounce the hip. Stabilize everything. Looking good. Woo. Push and pull, push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. Nice work here. A few more. On the pull up, elbows 90. And release. Woo! Awesome. All right. Rear lunge with the external. So this position here, arms up, elbows 90. Okay, I call this the scarecrow. So we're gonna hit that rotator cuff with the alternating rear lunge. Step back with your right. Step in, close, open. Repeat to the other side. Step back, step in, close, open. Do the best you can. Close, open. Look forward, keep that neck long. Close, open. Keep going. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see how my elbow is out and is not coming in. Step back to rear lunge, step in, close, open. Keep the shoulder square as much as you can. Woo! We're not holding on to any resistance and my shoulder is burning. You're doing great here, folks. Finish the other side. Step in, close, open. Nice work. Woo! Shake it out, shake it out. All right, moving on. Push-ups. Again, hands to the front. Drop your knees if you need to. Are you ready? Go. In, out. Exhale at the top. In, out. Exhale at the top. Push up with your pec, shoulders, tricep. Woo! Couple more. Last one. Sit back to a child's pose. Stretch those arms. Back. All right. We're going to stay down. Tabletop. Knees under your hip. Shoulders over your hand. Bird dog, alternating side. Keep your neck long. Remember, try not to kick up. Just extending the arm and the legs straight out. Opposite, right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. In, out. Exhale. In, out. Exhale on the extension. You got this. Take your time. Make sure your knees is apart. And it's just right under your hip. You don't want to bring your knees in together. You're going to feel wobbly. So separate the knees. Looking good, folks. Keep this going. Finish and release. Woo! Awesome. All right. We're going to flip over. Dips. All right, so on the dips, listen up. If it starts to bother your wrist, go ahead and stay in a sit-up position and elbow flexion to elbow extension, or you could even do kickbacks, okay? Here we go. Hands closer, side of your body. Lift your hip off the ground, and you're gonna bend your elbow. Elbow flexion, elbow extension. There you go. Push your hip off the ground using your tricep. Woo! I'm feeling the burn already. Looking good. You could do this. Couple more. Last one. And release. Nice work. Shake it out, shake it out. Woo! All right, more tricep. All right, so on the tricep push-up, your regular push-up, 45, no more than 60. On the tricep, you need to keep your arms closer to your rib cage. Elbows goes back. Okay, drop your knees if you need to. Are you ready? Go. Even in a knee position, right? Your neck all the way down to your tailbone, one straight line. Try avoid dipping your hip. You want to elbow, bend all the way down, and push up, extend that elbow. Woo, burning. You got this, folks, hang in there. I'm still with you. One more, one more. And release. Woo, sit back. Awesome work. All right, moving on. We're gonna flip over to our back. We have bridge with a tricep extension. Right, followed by a pull over to a sit up. Remember, you don't have to go all the way up. All right, so arms here about 45 degree. Extend the arm, add in the bridge, squeeze. Elbows bend, lower the glute. Elbow extend, lift and squeeze the glute. Push off from your heels. Heels under your knees. Great work here. Remember, try not to swing your upper arm forward. Keep it about 45 degrees slanted, okay? And extend. So when I say swing, see how I'm moving my upper arm forward? Try not to do that. Squeeze your tricep. You got it. All right, here we go. Pullovers. Arms straight overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Come up if you can. Otherwise, don't worry about it. Pullovers. And you could just keep it here. Inhale. Exhale. You bring the arm over. Press your back against the mat. Feel that nice stretch through your back as you lift your arms overhead. Inhale, exhale. There you go. Remember, you could go all the way up to a sit-up position if you can. Otherwise, you could stay right here and just do your crunch and squeeze. Release. Awesome work. All right, back to the bridge. You're gonna hold, squeeze. Feet wide apart. Now I want you to rotate your knee in and squeeze your adductor. Squeeze, squeeze. Press it in. There you go. Use your imagination. There's a big ball between your legs and you're squeezing it as tight as you can. Squeeze. There you go. Woo. Nice work. All right, so hold the bridge. Keep the knees in starting position. Pause the glute, up and down. There you go, squeeze, continue, keep your abs contracted. You got this. Woo! Are you feeling the burn yet? I am. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue to squeeze. It's burning. Yes? You're going to move your feet in just a little bit. Now I want you to rotate your knee external, abductor. press. When you press out, try not to tilt your feet. It is so easy to tilt your feet, okay? Keep your feet grounded as much as you can. Continue to hold that bridge. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze your abs. Don't forget to breathe just because you're holding that bridge. Keep going and press it out. Oh, it's burning. Stay with me, stay with me. And release. Oh, you made it. All right, continuing on, side plank. So what I want you to do, body parallel to the floor, take this top leg, step back. We're gonna work on those adductor. Lift as high as you can. Lift, lift, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Woo! Awesome. Looking good. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna fold the bottom leg. Remember, you can stagger or you can stack depending on your level. Elbows under the shoulder, lift the hip. Side plank, hip lift, lift, lift. Make sure your shoulder's over your elbow, hip is stacked, and your neck is long, looking forward. I know a lot of time we like to look down here. Try to keep the neck straight and look forward. Squeeze at the top if you can. Squeeze at the top. Oh, you're feeling your obliques. Low burn, yes? All right, moving on. Top hand behind the ear. Lift the hip, elbow rotation. Inhale. Exhale on the rotation. Again, try to keep your neck straight. You can also rest your hip to modify. You are still feeling the burn. And release. Are you ready for the other side? All right, let's get into your position. All the way down, let your head rest, the bottom arm, extend the bottom leg, lift. Squeeze, focus on that inner thigh, adductor. Woo. Four, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to fold the bottom leg, extend my top leg, shoulders over the elbow. Hip lift. Remember, you could rest the top arm here, or it could be rested, your hand rested on your hip, or it could be extended up, whichever is comfortable for you. Lift the hip up as high as you can, squeeze, squeeze, good. All right, moving on. Hands behind the ear, elbow rotation. You feeling strong today? Keep that hip off the ground. If you need to modify, rest the hip. Continue to rotate with the elbow. Great work here, folks. Keep this up. and release. Woo! All right. You have 1 minute break. Towel down, catch your breath, and we'll do a second set. Hello folks, welcome back. Second round. We're going to go through it one more time. Remember, focus on your form. Watch your knees. Try not to lock your knees when you come up on the squat. Focus on squeezing your quad, your hamstring, and your glute. Keeping your abdominal muscle tight at all time. And remember, continue to breathe. Inhale and exhale every move. Okay? All right, here we go. Back to squat with the alternating abductor lift. Step back, come down as low as you're comfortable to. Lift, lift. Nice and controlled. Inhale as you come down, exhale at the top, lift, lift. Now your hand position, however is comfortable for you. Arms straight ahead, arms to the side, or let's just let it rest on the side. Awesome work. Now it's very important that when you come down and your quad's parallel to the floor, when you go past parallel to the floor, sometimes gets a little bit too low and your knee starts to move too far, okay, and it's almost past your toes. So you want to avoid that. Parallel to the floor is fine, nice and controlled. Squeeze, inhale, exhale at the top. Can you give me one more? Inhale, exhale at the top, and release. Nice work. Shake it out, shake it out. All right, alternating lunges with the arms lift to the front. I'm gonna start with my right leg. Forward, drop, lift, come in. Now here's your option. You can do the lunge first, step in, lift the arm. Or you could do it together. I'm gonna leave that up to you. Looking good. Remember, keep your stance about hip wide. When you step forward, try not to cut your stance any more narrow, okay? Step forward, keep the stance the same width. There you go. Great work. Finish this and release, shake it out. Woo! All right, moving on. Side to side squat. I'm gonna start center. Step out to the side. Okay, remember, not too wide. You don't wanna be too wide and then your knee starts to cave in. So a little bit wider than your hip, which is okay. Step in, reverse fly, go. Try look forward, slightly down. Open up the arms, squeeze your shoulder blade. And break. Woo! Shake it out. More legs. All right. Forward, side, and back. Now the second round, I want you to add in the arms straight, okay? Shoulder's gonna burn a little bit. Right leg. Forward, side, back. Forward, side, back, forward, side, back. As you can see, my left foot is staying the same spot, not moving at all. So if you need to go a bit slower, go for it. Can you continue to keep that arm up, straight out? Woo! I'm feeling the burn. All right, left leg. Forward, side, back. Forward lunge, side lunge, and rear. Woo! All right, my arms is pretty light at the beginning. Now I feel like I'm holding out a very long board. And it's getting a little bit heavy. Keep this up, and release. Oh, shake it out, shake it out. Awesome work. All right, more arms. Here we go. The push and pull earlier, okay? I'm gonna give you a challenge. If you're feeling strong, I want you to balance on one leg, alternating side. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. If you're feeling too wobbly, don't worry about the balance, spot yourself. Keep the back leg on the ground. Let the front leg balance as much as it can without the help of the back leg. And then you can slowly, gradually get it off from the ground. Woo! Other side. Awesome here. Push and pull, push and pull. Doing great, folks. And release. Woo! All right, alternating. Rear lunge, just your back lunge. Scarecrow, working your rotator cuff. Elbow, 90, here we go. Step back, Step in, open, close. I said that backward. Close, open. Other leg, close, open. Close, open. There you go. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see how the elbow is out. And I'm keeping my upper body upright as much as I can. Look forward. Toes and knees forward. Slide that foot back. Make sure that back knee is under the hip. Awesome. Keep going. And release, shake it out. All right, remember those push-ups. One more time, okay? Drop your knees if you need to. Hand position to the front. Elbow, 45, no more than 60. And sit back. Woo. Awesome work. All right. Feeling those chest, biceps, tricep, shoulders. All right, tabletop. Knees under your hip. Keep your knees apart, about hip wide. Hands under your shoulder. Right arm, left leg. Stand out. Bring it back. Other side. Bring it back. Right arm, left leg, send it out. Remember, try not to swing the leg up. You're just extending it out. Bring it back. Left, right. Right, left. Left, right. You got this. You know, exhale on the extend. Try not to lean to the opposite side. I want you to squeeze your hamstring, squeeze your glute. And release. Awesome work. Moving on. We're going to flip over. Remember those dips? Do your best. Woo! Bend the knee, feet on the ground, hands closer to your side. Get your hip off the ground. Stronger folks, you can lift it up just a little bit higher. Elbow flexion, elbow extension. Remember, being down here and your wrists bother you, you're welcome to do tricep extension with your arms, elbow flexion, elbow extension. Or you could also lean forward and do tricep kickback, elbow flexion to elbow extension. Woo! It's harder when you gotta try to push your own weight off the ground, right? Woo! Burn. And release. Shake it out. Nice work. All right, more tricep. Remember the tricep push-up? Elbows back. So your regular push-up, elbows 45 to 60 the most. Tricep, elbows straight back. So it's a little bit less than 45 degree. Drop your knees if you need to. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale when you come up. Inhale. Exhale. Give me your best 12. And then sit back to your child's pose. You got this. Woo! Burn, burn, I'm sweating. So should you, yes? Come on, you can do this. One more. Push. And sit back. Woo! Shake those arms out. All right, we're gonna flip over on our back. We got bridge, tricep extension. Same time you come up. Here we go, elbow, 45. Up, squeeze your glute, squeeze your hamstring. And I want you to squeeze your tricep. Woo, my triceps already low fatigue. Hang in there, nice and control. Squeeze. Squeeze. Keep your heels under your knees. Push off from your heels. You got this. All right, get ready. Pullovers. Remember, you could go all the way up if you can. If you can't, just come up to a crunch. Arms straight up. Inhale, lower overhead. Exhale, bring it forward and squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Let the back stretch. Keep your back to the ground as much as you can. Nice work here. And release. All right, continue to stay down. You're gonna hold the bridge. Keep your feet a little bit wider than hip apart. And taking this up. Rotate the knee in. Squeeze the adductor. Starting position, in and out. Exhale as you squeeze the inner thigh. And keep the knee apart. Pause the glute. Dip it down, back up. So not too low, just low pause. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Oh my, the burn. Woo! Doing great, folks. Contract, contract. All right, you're gonna walk your feet in just a little bit more. Continue to hold the bridge. Tight. Now external rotate the knee out without tilting your feet. So keep it grounded as much as you can. Oh my. Oh, are you feeling the burn? Your hip, your glute, your hamstring. Keep everything tight. Breathe, breathe. Awesome work. And release. Oh my. Woo! Good burn. All right, side plank. So your On your side, lay all the way down, rest your head, top leg behind the bottom leg, adductor, lift, squeeze. Each time you lift, I want you to focus on the adductor muscle and squeeze. Remember, it's easy to turn your hip and lift. Make sure your hip is stacked on top of the bottom. There you go. Lift, lift, lift. Woo! Awesome work. Oh my. All right, fold the bottom leg, extend the top leg. Remember, side plank position, you have the option to stagger your legs straight or stack. Elbows under your shoulder, lift your hip. Squeeze. Alright, elbow rotation, top hand behind the ear, lift the hip off the ground and rotate the elbow all the way down to the ground. Try not look down to your feet, look forward, keep that neck long. Let's switch to the other side. Lay all the way down, hip stack, top leg, feet behind the bottom leg, adductor, lift, squeeze. Remember, try not to lean back. That makes the lifting a bit easier when you lean back. Keep the hip stack. Woo! Great work here. All right, moving on, side plank, hip lift. Come out to your elbow, shoulders over the elbow, fold the bottom leg to modify. Lift the hip. Remember, your hands could be down here. Your hip just out of the way. Try not to push with this hand. It's just rested. Keep your neck long. In, out, exhale on the lift. You got this. All right, here's your last one. Elbow rotation. Keep the hip off the ground. In, out, exhale, and you rotate. This is it. One more. Woo! You made it, folks. Awesome work. Stay with me. We're going to stretch out. Flip over to your abdominal. Arms reach out in front of you. Lengthen those legs. And let's go ahead and take your right hand, reach back, and grab your right foot. You're going to gently pull that right foot up to your glute Feeling that nice stretch in your quadricep. Right there. And release. Same leg. You're going to bend your knees and you're going to open up your hip and slide it up to the side. Whew, feeling that nice stretch in your groin area. And release. Take that leg back out. With your left arm, reach back and grab your left foot gently. Pull it up to your glute. Five breaths when you hold your stretch. And again, same leg. Bend your knee, taking it out to the outside. Open up your hip. Open up that groin area. Hold the stretch here. Awesome. All right. You're going to slide your hand in. Push off from your knees and you're going to sit back to a child's pose. Lower your chest. Take that tailbone closely to your heel as much as you can. Oh, nice stretch through your back. Upper back, lower back. And let's go ahead and take your hip over your knees. Keep that left arm out. You're going to thread your right arm under. You're going to drop your right shoulder and rotate same side. Nice deep stretch through the shoulder. And you're going to slowly take that right arm out to the front. Now thread your left under your right. And rotate to the right. Drop your left shoulder. Feel that deep stretch. Out. You're going to take your right foot forward. You're in a low lunge position. Place your left hand down and rotate your right hand toward the ceiling. Place your right hand inside of that right foot. Step back with your left foot. Now step up with your left. Knees over the ankle. Now rotate your left hand toward the ceiling. Whew, the best stretch ever. Love this move. Whew. All right, nice and slow. Place that left hand down. You're going to step in with your right foot. Come all the way up. Standing position, stretch out your hamstring. Bend the left leg, straighten your right. And let's go ahead and dorsiflex that front foot. Continue the hamstring stretch and let this go all the way down to your ankle. Point your toes. Stand up tall, now switch. Dorsiflex your left foot. Now let's go ahead and point the toes. Awesome. Stand up tall. I want you to open up that chest, press the arm back. Nice stretch through the pec. Remember, you don't have to lift your head up too high. Just tilt a little bit. Reach the arm back. Nice stretch in the bicep. And you're gonna bring the arm forward to the front, interlace the finger, press it out around your spine, drop your chin to chest. Oh, you're gonna feel that nice upper back shoulder stretch through the neck. And bring the arms all the way up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, you're gonna do a side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend to the other side. Center, right arm, tricep. Other arm. Lower your arms. One more time, folks. Take a deep breath in. Reach. Exhale down. Shake it out. You have completed your workout. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.